Hey guys, welcome back to the shed. I've just picked up this 2007 Audi A4, it's the B7 model. Picked it up on the auctions online, really cheap. It was only $2,600. It's sight unseen, I don't know if it runs. It said it wasn't running on the auction, but I've just had it dropped off. The battery's completely flat, so I thought I'd make a quick video about how to change the battery. As you can see, it's really easy to access at the back here, but it's not really obvious where the clamps are for it. There's nothing over the top, so I thought I'd just make a quick video on where they are, what tools you need, and how to go about it. Now the tools are really basic. All you need is a 10mm spanner and a 6mm Allen key. You want to have a fairly long Allen key. If you only have a long imperial, you can use a 732, but the 6mm is the right size. Apart from that, you just need a new battery. I think the battery that's in here is actually too small. It doesn't fit the whole way into that space, so we'll see when we get it out. Now to do this, we just have to remove this cover here. It clips out, there's no special tools. If you take that trim off, it allows you to get to it easier. The cover comes off, and then this foam cushioning pad here just pulls back. There's two clips, two silver ones here that you take off. Once you've got that off, we need to take off the terminals. I always take the negative terminal off first, because if you take that off and then touch the frame while taking off the positive, you're not going to short across the frame. That's where you need your 10mm spanner. Just a nut on each that you undo. Tuck him out of the way so it can't touch the other terminal again. Same for the positive. And then to make it a bit easier, if you undo this link here, you can pull this cable out of the way that's attached to that foam pad. It'll just give you a little more movement with that. It's just a 10mm as well. Tuck him out of the way. See, now we've got good access, and the bolt that we're looking for is down the bottom here. So now that that pad's out of the way, if you look down here, try and focus, that's the bolt there that we're trying to get to. Straight down there, and that's a 6mm. That's where your Allen key comes in. You undo that bolt, and then there's a little handle right there that's attached, and we'll slide that. When the bolt's undone, it's like a little clamp there. You just slide it across. It sort of moves out of the way and cams across, and then we can take the battery out nice and easy. This is probably the worst part of the whole thing, just trying to reach that bolt. But you can see with the long Allen key, there is enough room just to turn it. If you've got a 6mm Allen with an extension on a socket, it would make life even easier, but it's not necessary. So now that that bolt's undone, you can see this whole piece pulls across, slides back over here out of the way, and then from there we can remove the battery. Once that cam's out of the way, there's no easy way to do this. You just have to keep that foam out of the way and rip it out. Now that it's out, you can see it's actually quite a bit smaller than the real battery. It's lined up perfectly there. So let's whack the new one in, hopefully there's room. Just below it, obviously a lot of junk can get into here. This is completely full of everything. I don't know if a rat's been living in here or what. So I might just clean that out before I put the battery back in. So I've just cleaned that area out. If you're in here changing your battery, about halfway along towards the firewall, there's actually a big drain plug. Mine was completely full, so this whole area just filled up with water. If you're doing your battery, I'd say clean that out. As soon as you clean that hole, it just flooded out. It's a really big drain hole. So that's there too. Okay, so putting it back together is just the opposite, so I didn't film it. Basically, put your link back together on your positive, put that back on the battery, put your negative back on the battery, push that piece of foam back down, and then put this rubber strip across again and plastic cover back on. That's it. We've now got electrons. We can see if this thing actually runs. It's a really nice car for the price. For $2,600, it's full leather interior. It's an S-line. It's been kept well. It's got a few things like the seat there's got the back hanging off, but the leather's perfect. It's just dirty. We'll see how she goes. Got power. So this needs service. Oh dear. Well, let's not flash. I think I know why it wasn't the auctions now. We've got a VW Beetle. Sounds like we're only running on 2, maybe 3 cylinders. Alright, well next video we're going to diagnose a misfire in your engine. See if this thing's totaled or it's just sat for too long and needs a tune-up. Thanks for watching guys, see you next time.